Once again, good morning, everybody, and I would like to introduce myself. My name is Dr. Nuriana Toha, as you can see in my screen. Yeah, my specialty is in human resource management and then organizational behavior and leadership. Yeah, so I believe all of you will meet me in the next future, including your seniors. Yeah. Nabil has taken my class several times. I think he's got bored with me now. And this is my contact details. Yeah, so you can contact me, reach me in my email or in my mobile number if you would like to have an appointment with me. Okay, let me share my materials now. Yeah, that's about myself. And then, okay, as I told you before that I'm one of the lecturers here at Binus University. Been teaching here for, I think now it's about 7 years, yeah, but actually I've experienced in lecturing since 1990. So I think that at that time you still hasn't born yet, yeah. So I've been teaching for about 30 years now, and in Binus, I'm the course coordinator of 7 courses. One of them is the one that you will be taken in this coming semester, which is Introduction to Management and Business. And you can ask your seniors, yeah, Nabil and Abby regarding that course. Yeah, it's actually that course is maybe it's not too fun, yeah, because there are so many theory in it. But then once you have a working or you start having a business, or if you are entering workplace or you would like to start your own business, actually this is the foundation of when you will run a business. This is a kind of foundation that you need to understand first. Yeah, that's why it's called the Introduction to Management and Business. So actually this is a kind of very important what you call course, yeah, because it's kind of the basic of all of the courses that you will be taken in the coming semesters. Yeah. So please don't think only like about, oh, okay, then I have to memorize about this theory, that theory. No, it's not like that. But the most important thing is that you need to know how to apply it. And when you will run your own company or you work in a company, then you know what you should do. What is the company? What is the purpose of this company? And then what you should do. And then you also, here we learn what is your position in the company, so that you know what is your task and what is your responsibility, something like that. And today, because this course is such important, and then I would like to explain about the syllabus of this course. Yeah. So, it doesn't work. This one. Bisa tolong diri. Biasanya itu. Nggak bisa ya. Boleh tolong menjadi dari. Oke, maaf, makasih. Sorry, Mas. Okay, apparently my pointer still work because maybe it's I didn't use it for too long, yeah. So it's getting very lazy. Oh, it works now. Okay, so I think Mas still has to wake it up first. Okay, so regarding the introduction to management, this course will cover the broad perspective of management, and the theories and their application in the business, as I told you before, that you will need this when you run your own company, so that you can run your company properly. Yeah. And it provides a foundation to explore issues that expanded in other courses offered. For example, here in Introduction to Management and Business, you will learn about first of all, is about function of management, which are planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. And that's what you do actually when you run your company. Yeah? And that's also applied to all of the, what you call, all of the sector in a company, or all of the division, yeah? Like in marketing, in production, in human resources, in finance department, they also need to do a planning, organizing, leading, and controlling for the department. So then, by learning this course, you will also learn the basic, what you call, the basic that you will need when you will take like financial management, marketing management, human resource management, operation management, and others. Yeah. And it is introductory course to business management, yet that defines different areas of management. Yeah, that's the thing that I told you before, yeah, like strategic management, then operation management, decision making, and even we also provide the basic of cultural thing. Because when you are doing a business, you also need to understand about the culture where the company is operating. Okay, so these are the study program learning goals and objectives. Yeah, each student should be able to comprehend business and management concept. And the learning objective is once you study this introduction to management, you will have the ability to explain the principle of management and business. And then it's also you will be able to describe the key concept, theory, framework relevant to management and business, explain the interrelation between the disciplines in management, explain relevant knowledge and information about local, national, and global business context. That's why I told you here that we need to understand the culture where we run our business. Because like currently, you know that we are living in a borderless world, means that you kind of can do whatever you want to do, or you want to get information regarding what happened in other country. The same with the business. You can kind of sell your product to other countries and also develop your company in other countries. But in order to be able to do it properly, you need to understand about the culture where in each country where you're gonna run your business. Yeah, so that's why we also learn about the culture that are needed when you want to do the business in overseas. And in this course, you will be asked to work in a group, yeah, or a team, especially for your final project. So then here you need to demonstrate leadership skill when working in a team, and communication skill in written and oral forms. Yeah. Okay. Any question up to here? Okay. Yes. Any question?
Yeah. If you guys have any questions, just put them in the chat box. Yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you, Miss.
Okay. Then Abi, you want to read it for me or what?
There's no question, Miss.
Oh, no question. Okay.
Yeah,
because
I will tell you.
I'm away from the computer.
Yeah. No worries, Miss. I'll let you know.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so here for the teaching and learning strategies, like I will be giving. Sorry, I'm not teaching this class. Yeah, I'm the course coordinator of this class, so I'm arranging everything for this class. Yeah, including providing the syllabus and also the materials and giving it to the lecturers who will teach you. Yeah. And then the lecturers also, when they would like to pose a question in the forum, yeah, because it's a kind of blended learning, then they need my approval also. And also for the quizzes and final exam will need my approval, yeah. So then I will check everything before it's given to you. So because I'm the course coordinator of 7 courses, it's impossible for me to teach all of the classes, yeah. And this semester, I will teach human resource management and also cross-cultural management and negotiation, yeah, for UON program. But for introduction to management and business, it will be taught by other lecturers. They have experience teaching this course for several times, yeah. So then don't worry about it, but I will control everything or the material of it, yeah. So then the lecturers will facilitate by giving you lectures, yeah, on the theories, and then also provide the exercise to be discussed during the class and also in the online forum, yeah. So because this is a kind of demanding course, the course requires a full commitment and motivation to do independent study, yeah. And of course now because it is a online classes, so then you really need to have a commitment to study or to learn. And then you are expected to write your own lecture note, yeah, when your teacher explaining about the theory, for example, yeah. And then if you have a problem or question, you can ask to your lecturer, or if you want to contact me, you also can contact me by contacting the email and my WhatsApp number that I was given before, yeah. And assessment will be given in the form of group project and final exam and also quizzes, yeah. Okay, so this is the textbooks that we are using, yeah. That it's about the management book by Duff, and then also business foundation by Farrell. For the second one, for the business foundation, we only use this only for week 2, and we are only using the chapters of this book, which is chapter 1 and chapter 3. And then this is the course schedule, yeah. The things that you're gonna learn, yeah. So on the first week here, you will learn chapter 1, and then I think your lecturer will also explain about this syllabus, yeah. Then you will learn about introduction to management, yeah, managing in turbulent times, chapter 1 of a Duff book, and then for week 2. The material is about introduction to business, and that materials will be taken from Farrell books, chapter 1 and 3, yeah. And then after that, we go back to Duff book, yeah, Duff textbook. Week 3, you will learn about the environment of management, yeah. Okay. Maybe I need to talk about chapter 1. Chapter 1 here. For the introduction, you will learn about what is a company, what is organization, something like that, yeah. And then the function of management, yeah. And then the level in the organizations, yeah. Anybody know what is organization? Guys, anybody know what is organization?
You can say yes or no in the chat box, guys.
Oh, okay, okay.
Belum ada yang ngomong sih, Miss.
Okay, masih ngantuk kali ini, masih pagi. Okay, so let me continue because I only have 40 minutes, yeah. Okay, then we continue with chapter 3. We talk about the environment of management. Then they will talk about the internal environment and external environment, and also about the organization culture and corporate culture. And then week 4, you will learn about managing in global environment. Yeah, it's about how to do a business in other countries, something like that. You need, if you want to pursue business or to develop a business with in overseas, of course, you need to know about the political situation, the economic situation, the currency, and the culture and everything. Yeah. And then on the 5th weeks, there will be the first quiz, yeah, which the materials are from the previous materials, yeah. Chapter 1, 3, and 4 from DAF, and 1 and 2, 3 from Farrell's textbook, yeah. But at the same time, you also have to learn about chapter 6, yeah, about small business startups. And continue with week 6. Here, starting week 6, we talk about the function of management, which is planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. The first one is the planning, about planning and goal setting. So, you as an individual, every day you have to plan what you're going to do every day. And in doing the study, you also have a kind of study plan. The same with the company. You also need to do the planning, yeah, and the planning, and they need to set up the goal, what should be achieved. Like when you start your university, of course you have the goal, yeah, why you choose Venus, for example, yeah. And the same with the company, yeah, they have a goal that should be achieved. And here, the first step of developing a company is like to set the goals, yeah, and to do the planning. And then week 7, continue with the strategy formulation and implementation. And then here you have the second quiz, that materials from chapter 6, 7, and 8. And continue with decision making, chapter 9. And week 9, you will learn about organization structure, yeah, designing adaptive organization. Then on week 10, you will talk about change and innovation, because like currently the environment, business environment, legal, political, economic, everything are changing very fast. So that's why the company or an organization need to do the adjustment. Yeah, we will talk about this. They need to change, to adapt, and to do innovation. And then week 11, we'll talk about controlling, to control quality and the performance of the company. And then week 12, there will be review of the chapters. And very last week, week 13, there will be a final book project presentation. And the last assessment will be the final exam that consists of 4 chapters, yeah? Chapter 9, 10, 11, and 19. Okay, that is the course schedule, yeah. And then how about the evaluation? So then when you are taking this class, you will be evaluated based on your individual participation. It was 10 points of your score, and then each 2 quizzes, which each quiz worth 10%. So 2 quizzes will be count as 20%, and then a group project that is count for 40%. See here, it's very big portion, yeah. And then the final exam, 30%. And because currently we are doing the online mode, so that all of the quizzes and final exam will also kind of take home test, or you are doing it at home. I don't know whether you have to do it with the camera on, or the lecturer gives you a specific time. Okay, they will talk about it with you in the class. Yeah. Okay, so that make up your score for the introduction to management class. Please see here, group project is 40%. So you need to really work hard and you do your best, yeah, because if you get a good score for the final project, then most likely you can pass the class. or even if you can have a good grade here also, yeah, and also the quiz, then you will, there's a possibility you will get a good grade. But and because this is for SCU class, yeah, I forgot to mention this class is for SCU, yeah, means that each week you have 2 sessions, one with lecturing with the lecture, and then the second session will be online session. And if it is for SU, if you get a good grade, it will really help to increase your GPA, your total score at the end. But if you got a bad score or bad grade, it will drag down your overall score. So please make sure that you can get a good grade for this class. Yeah. And the class policies, yeah, even though this is online class, but you are expected to come on time, yeah. Maximum lateness is 15 minutes, but please don't do that because you don't have to travel, yeah. So that please make sure that you come on time, and please don't be surprised. Maybe some of the lecturer will not allow any lateness at all. So then he or she will not accept you when you are in the waiting room. Okay, if your attendance is less than 80%, then you are not eligible to take the final exam. Means that most likely you will fail. Yeah, you will be failed from the class. Yeah, and I know this is an online class, so then you're kind of free to do whatever you want to do. Sometimes maybe while you're doing, you're listening to the lecture, you also play games or watch a movie. Please don't do that because you cannot. I think naturally your brain, your concentration will be more interested to your game or the movie instead of the lecture. Yeah, so please make sure that you don't do that. Yeah, don't play with your mobile phone and don't play with your games and movies during the class session. And maybe some lecturers will ask you to turn on your camera during the session. So students are expected to be attentive and give their critical opinion during the class discussion. And this course, because it's for SCU, so every week you will have 100 minutes of video conference, yeah. But for the first week, it will be 200 minutes of video conference, yeah. 200 minutes of video conference, and then starting the second week up to the end, the VCon is only for 100 minutes, and then the other 100 minutes, you have to access the video or video-based learning that is already put in the designated session, yes, starting to. Please listen, please turn on the video, yeah. And then after that, you need to open the discussion forum, yeah. I believe someone has explained about it, yeah. Open the discussion forum for that session, and the discussion forum will be open on Wednesday morning by your lecturer, and it will be closed the next Tuesday midday. So please make sure that you don't miss that, yeah, because it serves as your attendance. If you don't reply to the discussion forum that is hosted by your lecturers, means that you are considered as absent, not attending the class, yeah. And be careful because if you are not attending for 6 sessions, then you are not allowed to take the final exam, yeah. Okay, so just keep in mind that every week, starting week 2, you have to turn on the video, watch the video, and then answer or reply the discussion forum posted by your lecturer. Don't wait until the end of the day, like until the next Tuesday, yeah? But please do it as soon as possible. Okay, other policies, I think it will be the same with other classes, yeah. You are not allowed to do plagiarism and also just copy paste when you're answering the question, because then it will be considered as a plagiarism. If you are quoting from a source, then you need to put the citation and proper references. Okay, you are expected to read the learning material beforehand, yeah, and then also participate actively in the session, yeah, and that's I think regarding the attendance, I have explained about it. Okay. Venus is very strict regarding dishonesty and cheating, yeah, and plagiarism. So please don't do that, because there are already so many students drop out from this university because of cheating and plagiarism. Okay. So materials for all of the courses will be presented using lecture method, and the PowerPoint you can access it, and also the video you can access it from Venus Maya under resources in the course of Introduction to Management and Business. Okay. Okay, I think that's all for this material. Any question?
Any question, guys?
Is there any question? Okay, now if there is no question, then I think I will move to my other PowerPoint, yeah. Yeah. Kenapa dia nggak mau sama saya ya?
Kalau nggak share screen, dia nggak mau slideshow.
Udah share screen kok.
Share.
It's already there, Miss, sir. The assignment slideshow.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can, Miss. Young Line, can you guys hear? Can you answer in the chat box? You can? Okay. Yes, Miss.
Okay. Okay, then once again, I would like to ask any question regarding this course. Okay, if there is no more question, I would like to give you assignment, because we're gonna meet again on Wednesday, yeah, 9 September at 1 p.m. and we're gonna have 100 minutes for that. And for the 9th of September, I would like, for that meeting, I would like you to do a preparation, yeah. I will ask you to watch the 3 YouTube videos, and these are the link. Abby, can I share this PowerPoint material with you so that you can distribute it to the students?
Yeah, sure, Miss. That'll be great.
Okay, so then could you please what you want me to send it through the WhatsApp or the email?
Through whichever's easier for you, Miss. Doesn't matter.
Okay. Did you happily take a note of my contact number?
Not yet, Miss. I'll find it. Miss.
Okay. I will show you later on. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So, please, for the students, yeah, please watch this video, this YouTube video. It's only about a 4 minutes video, yeah, 3 or 4 minutes video, yeah. Not even 5 minutes. It's about the core function of management, yeah, so that you get a sense of it. And then level and types of management, you know, in a company, people are working, they're divided into the several levels, yeah, starting from the staff, yeah, and then the managers and top management. And then skills required for different level of management. Of course, yeah, if you're working as a freshman, just finished university and then working in a company, most likely you won't be able to be put as a manager in the company, but you will be put as a staff first, yeah. But then when the time goes by, you get the skill, you build your career, you show your performance, then you might be promoted to a higher level as a supervisor and then assistant manager and the manager. And maybe when you're getting older and more experience, you become the top management. But then each level of the employee requires different knowledge and skills. Yeah, this is the video about, yeah. So after watching these 3 YouTube videos, you need also to learn what are the tasks of CEO and managers. Yeah, for example, finance manager, production manager, marketing manager, and HR or human resource manager. And then on the 9th of September, I will put you in a group of 5. Yeah, I believe we have about 40 students. So I will put you in 8 groups. Yeah, and then it will be random. Yeah, because I will put you in a breakout room randomly. So, but each group will consist of 5 people. So then you will, I will give you about 15 minutes to discuss with your friends, 5 people, and decide like one to become CEO of the company, yeah, one become marketing manager, one production manager, one finance, one HR manager. And for group 1 and 2, and which one is group 1 and 2, we will decide on the 9th of September, yeah. You run a garment company, and due to the pandemic COVID-19, the sales of your company drops sharply, and your company is almost going bankrupt. Yeah? What will you do to save the company? So then you, as the CEO, marketing manager, production manager, finance manager, and HR manager, need to do a role play on what you're gonna do. Kind of like you are in a meeting, then you have a conversation. And then for group 3 and 4, the same scenario, but here you and your friend would like to initiate a business, yeah? What kind of business would you like to develop? You need to discuss about it, yeah? And how will you do it, yeah? So then you will, for each group, you have about 6 to 7 minutes to do the role play. One person as the CEO, one person as marketing manager, the other production manager, finance, and HR manager. Yeah. Okay. And then for group 5 and 6, you and your friends produce and sell distro t-shirt. You would like to export your distro t-shirt to overseas. To which country or countries will you export them? And why do you choose those country or countries? Yeah, so you need to do a role play for this one too. And for group 7 and 8, you and your friends would like to do fundraising to help people affected by the pandemic COVID-19 by conducting a musical performance or a concert. Yeah, what kind of concert would you like to conduct, and how will you do it? Then you do the role play. Is it clear, guys? Okay, so because you don't know to which case you will be assigned and then what is your role to be, so I would like you to just prepare for everything. Yeah, you prepare your role as the CEO or the production manager or marketing manager or finance manager or HR manager. And then regarding the case itself, yeah, you can get the case of group 1 or 2 or case of group 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Yeah. Okay. I think the time is almost up, yeah, or we only have 3 minutes left. Any question, guys? Abby?
Yeah, there's no questions so far, Miss.
I will show you my this one. Okay, this one, Abby. Just send me a WhatsApp message that
For the PowerPoint.
can you see this?
Yes, I can, Miss.
Okay,
I've
so
noted your number.
yeah, this is my number, and you can send me also your email address there. Yeah, so then I can send the file of the assignment to you, and please distribute it to the students so that they can prepare themselves, yeah, to be ready to do the role play. Yeah, and on the 9th, I answer my Kim will kind of watching and evaluating your performance, and I mean the student performance, yeah, yeah. And then we just will do the exercise like to divide the group manually and automatically, yeah, randomly. So then you will not know. I even don't know you also now who your group members are. Yeah.
Okay, Miss.
Just be ready to do the role play. Yeah. So then I, Kim, and then Abby, Nabil, and Kenzie will watch the performance. Yeah. The role play. Okay.
We have a question, Miss.
Sure.
It's from Fiona. She asked, do you have a suggestion for where we can find the textbook?
From Fiona. Thank you, Fiona, to find the textbook. Could you please repeat your question, Abby?
Okay. She said, do you have a suggestion for where we can find the textbook?
Okay, where you can find the textbook. Okay. Of course, for the textbook, if you want to buy a new one, you can contact the bookstore at Binus. Yeah, you will get the access to the e-textbook, I think. But if you want to buy the hard copy of the textbook, you also can contact the bookstore, or you can buy it from your senior. So I know in this syllabus it's written this kind of edition. If I'm not mistaken, it's 13th edition. But if you want to buy it from your senior, or who have older version or edition like edition 10 or 12 or something like that, it's fine, yeah, because the content is almost similar, yeah. Only the example maybe that is bit different, but the basic principle of the theory itself is the same, yeah. So if you want to have the hard copy of the textbook, you can buy it from your seniors, or you are also welcome to buy a new one. It's really up to you. Okay, is that answering the question, Fiona?
She said, okay, thank you, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Any other question, Abby?
So far, no, Miss.
Okay, I think my time also already up. Abby, I think you are enrolled in cross-cultural management and negotiation, yeah?
Oh, I am. I don't know, Miss.
Oh. You are joining UON class, kan? UON course, yeah?
Yes, I'm planning to.
Okay, so then you will be my student next semester.
Okay, hi, Miss.
Okay, hello. Okay, then I think that's all for today. I'll see you guys again on the 9th of September at 1 p.m. Just please do your homework, yeah, and nice to meet you all, even though I didn't see you at all here. Okay, but okay, see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Noriana.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, I think we have another lecture.
I think so. That's why I have to finish. Mas ini gimana nih?
Yeah, everyone said thank you, Miss. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, Abby. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, Miss. Tapi jauh.
Oh, really?
Is that Miss Brina?
Yes.
Yeah, hi, Miss. So
Hi.
this is another one of your lectures, guys. Namanya Miss Brina.
Ya, Miss Brina udah di online ya?
Yes, I'm here, Bu Ana.
Okay. Hi, Brina. How are you?
I'm good.
My neighbors that never meet again, yeah.
Yeah, so sad. I'll see you soon.
Sure. Okay, the stage is yours now, Brina.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear my voice?
Please answer in the chat, guys. Can you hear Miss Brina? Really far, Miss.
Really
Yes,
far?
very
Really?
small. Yeah, a
It's a
bit
bit distant.
distant.
Oh, okay. I will just speak louder, so I hope you can hear me, and I'll speak slower as well. So, hi everyone. My name is Brina Mevita Wanli. You can call me Miss Brina. So I'll share my screen. Hold on. Okay, so just a brief introduction of myself. If you happen to not hear me or if I'm breaking out, please do let me know, okay? So basically, I have been taking my bachelor in a double degree program. So I graduated from University of Indonesia, UI, taking management, and also a Bachelor of Science. I got it from University of Groningen in the Netherlands. And my major was also international business, the same as you guys now. And then I took my MBA and my PhD in Wuhan University of Technology in China. I believe everyone knows where Wuhan is now, right? So yeah, and I also did management for both of those. So basically, my major is more about management and also a little bit about marketing and economics. So I'm a bit all over the place. But in BINUS, I'll be teaching next semester. I'll be teaching you all basically business statistics 1 and business mathematics. But I'm gonna be on leave from next week for a month. So I'll see you next month in those 2 courses. But today I'll talk about business economics. I won't be teaching this course, but since I'm quite familiar with the topic, I'll be the one who's talking about this. But I won't go into too much details. It will be very interactive. So I'll call some of your names. So I hope that you are actually awake because I will be talking to you. So yeah, this is my email address, brina.mevitawanli@binus.edu. If you need to contact me, you can do so. And let's start. Since I told you that it's going to be very interactive, I won't talk too much about the content itself because actually this used to be an 8 SU subject. So you can imagine how important the subject is, right? But we have changed it to a 4 SU subject. So there will be a lot of changes as well, not only to the content, but also to basically the method of delivery since it's online. And actually, a lot of the policies that Bu Ana told you before will be also applicable to this subject because it's also a 4 SCU subject, right? So my first question, when you enrolled to the international business program, what comes up to your mind? Like why, or what do you think you will study in this program? And why do you actually take this program? So let me choose. Or is there any volunteer? No volunteer? Let me choose. I would like to hear from ASN IB324400653 and then I no longer can continue because it's not on the screen. You can unmute yourself. Yes, you, exactly. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Aju Mardi. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you repeat your name?
Aju Mardi.
Aju Mardi?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So when you enroll to the program, what comes up to your mind?
Uh,
What will you study?
Studying companies, studying how the market works, studying
Out of the
business.
other majors, why did you choose international business?
Oh, why did I choose international business?
Mhm.
I felt like international business was the most general, broad covering major, so it had a bit of everything in it. I didn't really want to go into like accounting or finance. I thought, oh, international business, it has a bit of everything. It has accounting in it, it has finance in it, it has management. So I thought that was a better choice.
Okay, thank you very much. I saw someone else nodding to that. So I guess some of you have the same reasons, right? Thank you very much. Let me hear from one more person before we move on. And we have a lot of time since I'm only discussing a very general part of the subject. Let me hear from ASN IB5 244008905. The one in the glasses. I can no longer continue because it's not shown on the screen. But I think you know who you are. 244008905. Yes, you.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, what's your name?
Arsi.
RC. Okay, RC.
Yes.
Why did you choose IB, or what comes up to your mind when you enroll?
Firstly, because I'm interested in business, and I think if I choose international business, I will learn about how the global marketplace work, and then it will help me in my future because I want to do something related in business in the future. Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so I guess that you all basically have a basic understanding or an idea of what IB is, but I'm just afraid if someone will think that, you know, I don't want to take accounting, I don't want to take finance because there's a lot of calculations in it. That's why I'll just choose, you know, international business, which seems a bit lighter in a way. So just a heads up, when you already enroll to a business program, whatever that is, of course, there will be a lot of calculations as well. Since I'm teaching business maths and stats, so it's very important to tell you all, to let you all know that calculations is not something that is scary, because economics will also have a lot of calculations and numbers, and it is very helpful in your future life as well, because in business, of course, you have to count. That is the basic idea, because you have to count profit, you have to count your expenses, you have to count, you have to project the future, and you have to see whether your business is going to be successful or not. And to do that, you need to do cost benefit analysis. So there will be lots of calculations as well. Don't be afraid of it, and don't be like from the beginning you are already blocking yourself, like, you know, I cannot do calculations, so just, you know, never mind, I'm not gonna even make any efforts to actually understand the calculations. So the main point, especially about business economics, is that you will have a lot of these calculations as well. So don't be afraid of it, okay? Next question. So what do you think is the relationship between international business and economics? Since we are going to learn about business economics, you will take this also in the first semester. I won't be teaching this. You have lots of other very professional lecturers teaching it. So why do we need to study economics? Why do you think that when you enroll to this program, you need to also study business economics? So who should I choose? Or any volunteers? Let me choose ASN IB4 244009003. It's like a lottery. Yes, you. Yes, you can unmute yourself. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Vici.
Vici?
Yeah.
Okay, Vici.
why do we need to study economics? Because I think if we want to do something related to business, we need to understand the economics. Like, how does that work? For example, if we want to do business in Indonesia, we need to understand how the economic works in Indonesia. And for international business, maybe in other countries too. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, so do you think it's important?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for saying that. Yes, indeed, it is very important. Thank you, Vici. Let me choose someone else. I choose you. ASN IB3 2400. Sorry, 244006542. Yes, you. Yeah. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Fabian. The question was, what is the relation between international business and economics, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And what you need to study economics?
Yeah. The relation between international business and economics is that, of course, with business in general, we're going to have to learn about demand, supply, microeconomics, but perhaps with international business, we need to put a bigger focus on all of the economics studies like micro, macro, and international. So just a bigger emphasis in general, perhaps more than just micro and the basics.
Very interesting. Can you tell me what is the difference between micro and macro?
Micro is more so towards the smaller scale as in business day to day, right? While macro is more so large scale and economic factors, if I'm recalling correctly.
Very good. Very nice. So you do have at least a basic understanding of what we are going to study in economics, which is really good. What was your name?
Fabian?
Fabian. Okay. Thank you very much, Fabian. Oh, it's very interesting. I assume that the freshmen will not have any, will have a very little knowledge about the subjects that you're going to take. But apparently you all have very, very good answers. So I will talk to you more. Let me choose someone else. ASN IB3 244007198. Yes, you. Very nice smile. Hi, what's
Thank
your
you.
name?
My name is Alvito.
Alfito. Okay, Alfito, what do you think?
I think the economics is the apa namanya kebijakan apa sih
Policies.
policies of the country. So we have to understand the policies of international, the world policies of the economics, so that we can build a business for build a business. I think.
Okay, sure. Thank you very much. What was your name again? Sorry.
Alvito.
Yeah, Alfie. Thank you very much, Alfie. So I think most of you think that this is important, right? So I am not going to leave the senior students at ease. So Kenzie, how are you? Kenzie? Freshman leader.
Yes. Yeah, miss.
How are you, Kenzie?
Yeah, good, miss.
What do you think as a senior student? Did you take business economics already?
Business economics and econs is the same, right?
Yes. Oh yeah, you didn't have business economics. They had econs,
No.
which was 8 SU. So you guys will have business econs, which is 4 SU, but content-wise, almost similar. Yeah, how was it? Was it one of the most difficult subjects?
It's not difficult if you understand it. Cuma coming from a science background, it's very difficult, miss.
Because you don't know the basic, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Kenzie is a good student. That's why he is a freshman leader. So, of course, he will say that it's not that difficult. Well, all of the freshman leaders are very, very good students. Kendrew, how are you?
I miss.
Hi. This is one of the best student in my class, business, math, and stats. So, what did you think of economics?
Ya, lumayan lah. If you listen to the dosen, it's pretty
See,
easy.
if you listen to the lecturer, then it will be
Yeah.
fine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you trust me, people. So if I am saying it as a lecturer, you all will be like, of course you want the students to listen to the lecturer. But if speaking from a real from a student, he also said that you have to listen to the lecturer, then you will be able to understand. So I have to admit that this is not an easy course, business economics. But if you do listen to your lecturer, and if you do, watch the videos, because we will have video-based learning, then you should be able to do fine. So it's back to you. So based on the answers that I got from you, I think that this batch is going to be good and great with this subject. So let's continue. So what is economics? I have a very short video. Let's watch it together, so I don't have to explain a lot, since animation is always better.
Okay, so what is economics?
Can you hear the voice of the video?
Yes, miss.
Yes? I don't know why, but I can't access the chat. So, Abby, if there's anyone who's asking any question, please
Yeah,
let me
I'll read them out to you.
Okay, so let me repeat this one.
Okay, so what is economics? Economics starts with the word scarcity. But what is scarcity? Scarcity is the idea that we cannot have everything we want. As much as we'd like to have, there are limits that keep us from having everything. What are these limits? Scarce resources. Why are these resources scarce? Because they're hard to find. Money is a great example. Let's say you want a phone and a laptop, but you don't have enough money to buy both. You're forced to choose between the two. Even if you have enough money to buy both, you'll still have to choose between buying those things or buying other stuff. What I'm trying to say is that you can never have enough money, which makes it a scarce resource. Time is another scarce resource. Suppose you need to work, but you also want to play on your Xbox. You can go to work, or you can play video games, but you can't do both at the same time. Of course, you can do one after the other, but there's only 24 hours in a day. By doing one thing, you'll have to cut another thing from your schedule. So, what is economics? Economics is a study of how people make decisions, given the resources, scarce resources, that are provided to them. But it's not just about people. It's also how businesses and governments make decisions as well. Economics is a study of how our society as a whole uses its resources.
Very simple, right? So, hold on. Very simple, right? It's actually very simple. And although that he said money is a scarce resources, that's for us. But if you know, Jeff Bezos, for example, the richest man in the world, he probably has money for everything. He doesn't have to care. But for us, we who are still, building up our businesses, it's very important that we can manage our resources well. And that's why you also need to learn about economics, apart from the fact that, again, someone already said just now, you have micro and macro, which is going to be different, and you have to basically cover everything, especially macro as well, because this is an international business course, international business program. So international business expects you that you will be able to develop businesses in and outside of the country, or if you are working, you will be working for a multinational company, which means that you have to understand that you have the exchange rate differences, you have different policies, government policies, and so on and so forth. So I hope that you already have a basic understanding of what economics is, but I need to check, okay? Because I know that Maybe some of you I haven't talked to yet have even better understanding. So I want to know, let's do Mentimeter quiz. So you can go ahead in your laptop or phone or any gadget that you have. And hold on, let me stop sharing for now. You can go ahead and open up menti.com and you can use the code 5508250. So you go ahead, open up menti.com wherever you want, and then input the code 5508250. I'm pretty sure that all of you are very well aware of technology. So, okay, good. I am just gonna wait. One person, I think, already answered 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many people do we have? I mean, exclude the FL and other people. I will assume like 30, maybe?
There's 30, 31, I think.
31? Okay. I'll wait until like 30. You already have 23. I do see some people just leaving their space empty. So I hope we can at least get 30 people to answer. 27. Where is that voice coming from? 28. 29. One more. 30. Thank God. Okay. So I am very happy because most of you said normal. So for those of you who said difficult, well, you know that 57% said normal. So I hope that you change your mind after you take the course, okay? I am afraid that the normal people will actually move to difficult after you take the course, but let's hope that's not the case. But yeah, this is just a basic idea, but I'm glad that more than half of you actually think that it's gonna be normal. Good, good, good. So you're not afraid of the subject itself. Next question. How do I do this? Next question. How do I go to the next question? Can you go to the next question? Oh, yes. What are the topics that you think will be covered in this subject? It's an open-ended question. So I will see pop-up bubbles, I think. Just give me like a topic that you think will be economics. That's the subject, but like a topic. Topic is like, okay, microeconomics, okay, economical policies, okay. Inflation, thank you. Inflation. Import and export is, I will discuss when we have all the answers. Stock market, macro, micro, policies, how money moves around, micro and macro, okay. More. Oh, nice. Scarcity, opportunity cost. Thank God. Economic market structures, economic failures, inflation policy, deflationary actions, tax. Wow. Who answered this? You would want that guy to be in your group later. Guy or girl. Market cycles, economies around the world, micro, macro, basic demands, interest rate, government intervention. See, I told you. I'm sure some of you I haven't talked to have quite good knowledge about this. 25 people, 25. Okay. Since I am running out of time, so let me just go ahead. Demand and supply, definitely. That's one of the basic ones that you will learn. economic growth as well, how economy works globally, GDP, GNP, very nice. Okay, so you do have a bit of an idea of how, not a bit, some of you have very deep understanding of the subject. Cross-cultural will have its own subject. We have cross-cultural management because it's economics is normally not really about the culture. We will have maybe how status cultural dimension, but not too deep about it. This one is definitely gonna come out. You will have interest rate, government intervention as well, tax, yes, scarcity, opportunity cost, yes, trade, and actually import and export. You also have another subject for it. We will call it international trade with Mr. Mike. But we also learn about it a little bit, and then inflation definitely. Stock market, yes and no, a little bit. Okay, good. So next question. I will actually talk about the topics that we will actually cover in the subject later, but let's do this. What is this? Waiting for players. Okay, come. How many minutes do I have left? Like 28 minutes? Okay. 23 people. I will wait until 25. Come on, two more. And then I will start the countdown. 24. 23. What? Where did you leave? Come back. Come back, people. 24, okay. Okay, go. Answer fast to get more points. According to law of demand, with other things equal, what happens to demand if price falls? Lots of you answered demand and supply. I'm actually giving you a question about demand and supply. 2, 1, boom. Okay, thank you very much. Most of you got it correct, although some of you still got it wrong. So the very basic idea is that if your price falls, your demand will increase. That's the basic idea. Of course, we will have other products which are exceptional. For example, if you have an iPhone, even though the price is higher, but more people will actually want to buy because they're luxurious products. But on the basic idea, normally if the price is cheaper, more people will buy, right? So demand will increase. So 18 people, that's good enough, I guess. So you will also learn why is that later in the subject, but at least you already know the basic idea now. Next. Oh, there's a leaderboard. Interesting. Oh, Cindy is number 1. I see Fischi and Fabian too. See, I chose the correct people then. But let's move on to the next question. Question 2 out of 3. Oh, we don't have time. Come on, people. Come. I'll just go ahead. Now, this is law of supply. So according to law of supply, with other things equal, what happens to supply if price falls? Nine, 8, 7, 6. I only have 25 minutes left. Very good. One more person got it correct than before. So you also have a basic idea of this. So if the price is low, most people want to sell more, right? Because the price is low, they don't get a lot of profit out of it. Their margin is probably even lower. So most people don't want to supply or they don't want to sell. So that's the basic idea of demand and supply. Most of you have already got it correct. Very good. Those of you who did not get it correct, well, you will learn this in the subject, so don't worry. I have another question. I think I do. Last one. Okay, let's see leaderboard. Justin, I haven't talked to you. Good. Next. Last question. Go. Oh, this one doesn't count the speed, I think, because it's the last question. If you get it right, you get the maximum points. What does GDP stand for? I am very curious whether you will get it right or not, because it's a very easy question. I hope all of you got it correct. Time's up. Let's see. It's gross domestic product. So again, 20 people. Okay. So 18, 19, 20. So actually good. One more person got it correct. Gross domestic profit. Sorry. A national income. GDP. National income. You cannot, you know. Yes, it's gross domestic product. I'm glad 20 people actually got it right. So I'm pretty sure that you also, do you know what is it in Indonesian? Or did you all study in English? Can someone tell me in the chat, what is GDP not stand for? What is GDP in Indonesian? I cannot open the chat. I
Yeah,
don't know
someone
why.
said PDB.
Yes,
A
exactly.
product domestic bruto.
Oh, yes, exactly. Good, good, good. Because I was also learning in English almost my whole life. So I was actually confused about the term in Indonesian. But later on, when you do a lot of research, you have to also understand the word in Indonesian because the data will be in Indonesian. So it's a PDB, or product domestic bruto. So good. It's good. It means that most of you actually have the basic understanding of economics. I should not be too afraid that the lecturers will face any difficulties with the new batch. So let's go back. I'm glad you all had a very good understanding of the subject. Oh, we didn't see the leaderboard. Let me check. Can I go and see the leaderboard after? Okay, let's see. I think Justin will still be the first, right? Yes, congratulations, Justin. I'm sorry I don't have any gifts for you, but you should be proud of yourself. Very nice. Good work. Which one is Justin? Let me see your face. Can you speak up? Who's Justin? Justin, can you unmute yourself and say hi?
Yes, hello, miss.
Okay, I need to find you in my list of things. Where are you? Where are you, Justin? Can you say something again?
Here.
Let me stop sharing so I can see everyone. Can you raise your hand? Oh, you're there. Okay. You are my student, right? Academic advisory, no?
No, sadly.
Okay, you look like someone in my AA. Never mind. Let's continue. Good job, by the way. So now I'm talking a little bit about the course itself. It will be full online because you will have it in the first semester, and you know that the next semester will be full online, right, for everyone. But it will have the regular class policies, which have been explained by Bu Anna previously. It means you cannot be late. You should not play with your phones in the class, even though it's online. And again, from your senior, you know that if you want to pass this course, you need to listen to your lecturer. And also, the delivery will be for a 4 SU subject. Again, you will have the normal lecture, like Zoom session like this, you will also have the VBL, which is video-based learning. It means you have to watch the videos and you have to reply to the posts in the forum that is opened up by the lecturer. So the lecturer will post a thread. For example, what is demand, what is supply, or whatever the question is, you have to reply to that in the every week. I think there's one session every week before the deadline. I'm sure that all of this should be explained by someone else also, because that's how it's going to work for all of the courses in the coming semester. And then for the assessments, you will have homework or quiz, and quiz can be both. And you will also have mid-exam, final exam, and you will also have final exam case study. So it'll be a bit different than the written test. Written test will be like a normal exam. Case study will be involving a case, and that's how you're going to be assessed. So make sure that you do everything, because then that's the only way you can actually pass the course with a good grade. And you should. Why? Because it's a 4SU course. It will have a lot of effect on your GPA, and your GPA will also actually determine whether you can take the program that you want. For example, if you take UON, or if you take, Ningbo, or any of the other partner universities, they also have a requirement of a minimum GPA. So you do make sure that you pass this course and actually pass with good grades. Now these are the actual topics that you will learn in this course. You will have demand and supply. You will have types of competitions. I think some of you already know what that means. It means you can have monopoly, you can have oligopoly, you can have monopolistic, and you can have perfect market competition. You will learn all of that in the course later. You also have elasticity. You have GDP, of course. You have fiscal policy and monetary policy. You have unemployment rate and inflation rate as well. So these are some of the topics that will be covered, which you have actually mentioned most of it in the quiz just now. So you have an idea. This is the assignment for next Thursday. So I'll see you on Thursday, 10th, I think, of September, where we will have 100 minutes, and most of it I want you to talk instead of me, because I've been talking this whole time. And basically you will take one of this topic. You should describe, and then you can compare theories or concepts of the topics mentioned before. Bu siapa? Bu Dewi from LS. Bu Dewi. Is Bu Dewi here? No? Bu Dewi?
Iya.
Saya boleh dijadiin host nggak ya? Soalnya saya mau buka breakout room.
Oh, boleh. Bentar ya, Miss.
Okay. So while waiting for that, basically I will split you into breakout rooms right now, randomly. I thought there will be 40 of you, but there are only 30 of you. So I think it will be 7 groups. So around 5 people in a group. And one group can take one topic, and you will have to prepare a presentation, very short, only 5 to 6 minutes. Again, describe the theories and compare them. So I already have examples of the comparison. So for example, if you are taking demand and supply, you can compare between the law of demand and law of supply. If you take types of competitions, you can compare between pure competition, monopoly, oligopoly, monopolistic. If you have elasticity, you can compare elastic versus inelastic. If you're GDP, you can compare the way you measure GDP. They have the expenditure versus income approach. Or you can also compare the easier one, which is just real and nominal GDP. And if you have fiscal policy, whether you compare expansionary or contractionary, and so on and so forth. So I know that some of you are not familiar with these topics, and some of you are probably This is the first time that you ever actually hear the terms like oligopoly, monopolistic, expansionary, but that's the main point, because you do have to do a lot of independent study as well. So if you come to the class prepared, then it means that you will have a better and faster understanding of the concept. So you do have to search it up. You have Google, you have everything. Back in the days where your parents studied, they didn't have Google, so you have to be very thankful that you have all of this basically resources that I had since I'm still quite young. Well, your parents didn't have, so do not be the same kind of student. What does that mean? It means that do not be someone who's like, you just want to know from your lecturer and you ask everything to the lecturer. We are here to help you study, but we are not the source of knowledge that you need, because we can never beat Google. We can never beat Wikipedia. We can never beat the internet, right? We are all humans. So your, what do you call it? Your own self, basically your, what do you call it? There's a word for it. Your, basically your intention to actually study by yourself should be there, because everything is available to you. Okay, so go ahead, find any resources that you want. Make sure that you actually quote the resources. Do not do plagiarism. And on Thursday, I would love to see you back with a nice description and comparison of this theories. So, am I the host already? I am. So I can do breakout rooms, yes. So in the breakout room, don't be awkward, get to know each other, and make sure that you have each other's contact details, because you only have 3 days to prepare for this. You can talk a bit about the topics, and then when I go and visit your breakout room, please give me a name as the leader of the group. So I have someone in the group that I will like point out. You are the leader, so on Thursday will be easier for me. Again, contact details, share your contact details to each other, discuss the topics, decide who the leader is, okay? I will provide the topics. No, you choose the leader. Tell me who is the leader. Later, I will visit one by one the breakout rooms. You can choose who the leader is, and then you will let me know. And then I will let you know which topic that you get. I will do a very random breakout room. Oh, ooh, hold on. The FL will also be joining the group. Okay, never mind. I will create the rooms. You go first. I will talk to you in each of the breakout room after this. Okay, first group, we have all 6 new. Okay, let's take out the FL. Breakout room 2, there will be 4 students with 2 FLs. I will move this FL, breakout room 1. I'll move this person, breakout room 2. We have 5 students. Breakout room 3 only have 3 students. Hold on here, people. Let me just do this. This Daniel 244 something something. Are you a student? Because you don't have ASN ID something. Those who are not students, please don't go into the breakout room. So even though you get the invitation, just leave it be. So you can stay here in the main room. If you're a student, go ahead and go to the room. Okay, this is not distributed very well. Let me just do something about it. Hold on, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have 4 students in each breakout room other than the first one. The first one will have 5 students. So now I'm going to open the rooms. You all can go. If you're not student, don't go. Okay, so I have passed the time. Really sorry about that. 10 minutes late now. Basically, I will see you on Thursday. You have been assigned out. Let me just repeat it one more time. We have group 1 with the leader is RC. Topic is types of competitions. And then group 2, leader is Tasha. Topic is GDP. Group 3, leader is Quina. Topic is demand and supply. Group 4, leader is Brian Putra. Topic is elasticity. Group 5, leader is Fiona. Topic is unemployment. Group 6, Alfito. Topic is inflation. And last group leader is Mika. Topic is fiscal policy. Okay? Everyone got that already. So make sure that you discuss outside of the session. I will see you on Thursday. Also at 9. You can use PowerPoint. You can use Google Slides. You can use whatever you want. You can be creative. You can even use like, I don't know, Mentimeter or something. Whatever you want. Just make sure that it's around 5 to 6 minutes only because we don't have a lot of time as well. We have 7 groups, so maybe around 6 minutes each for the next session. Good luck, everyone. I'll see you on Thursday. Make sure that you're on time. Okay, thank you. Go back to Abby.
Okay, thank you, everyone. That's a wrap for this session. Thank you to everyone for your participation, and especially thank you to all the lecturers today for sharing your knowledge about the courses that the freshmen are going to take. So if you have any more questions, you can ask us, especially about the textbooks. You can just ask your FLs and we can help you guys out. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you in the next session, which in around 10 minutes, we are going to start the CIDR session. So please find your guys' Zoom link and join the session. So thank you, everyone. You can leave the Zoom meeting now.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.